Hi, so in this video we're going to be working with angle pairs, right? The first type of angle pair that we're going to be working is with adjacent angles, right? So adjacent angles are two coplanar angles with a common side, a common vertex, and no common interior points. For example, angle 1 is this one right here, and angle 2 are adjacent angles, right? The second one that we're going to be working is vertical angles, right? Vertical angles are two angles whose sides are opposite rays. Angle 1 and 3 is a pair of vertical angles, and angle 2 and 4 is another pair of vertical angles. As you can see, the sides of angle 2 and angle 3 forms two opposite rays, right? And this third is the complementary angle. So complementary angles are two angles whose measure have a sum of 90 degrees. Each angle is called the complement of the other. For example, these two angles, 50 and 40, right? Or you can see it also here, 25 and 65. Any pair of angle that its sum is 90 degrees is a complement of each other or complementary angles. And the last one for now is the supplementary angles, very similar to the complementary angle, because in this case the sum is 180. So for example, 120 and 60. As you can see, these are adjacent angles. They are also called linear pair. Why? Because when they are together, the opposite side, the sides that is not common, is a line, form opposite rays. And 110 and 70 is also a supplementary angles. Let me see. Okay. So linear pairs again is to a pair of adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays, as you can see right here, right? If two angles form a linear pair, then they are supplementary. That's a postulate, right? You can see it right there, right? There's no way, because this is a straight angle, so 120 and 160 equals 180. Well, let's see some exercise, right? So let me here, right here, just the diagram at the right is each statement through explain. So let's see, angle 2 and 5, angle 2 and angle 5, they are not adjacent angles. So this is false. This is false, right? Why? Because they don't share. You can see right here, they don't share a side. They do share a vertex, but they do not share a side, right? See, 1 and 4. So angle 1 is this one right here, and angle 4 is that one. Okay, well, let's forget about everything else right there. So the pair of sides form two opposite rays, right? So in this case, it's through. Angle 4 and 5. Angle 4 and 5 are complementary angles. Well, as you can see, it's false, right? Because those two angles actually are a linear pair, right? Because the side that they don't share forms opposite rays, so this is false. So name an angle or angles in the diagram described by each of the following. So a complementary to angle BOC. BOC is this one right here, right? Let me mark it right here. It's this angle right there, right? Because this angle up here, DOC, is right. That means that angle COA is also right. So my other complementary triangle is the one that formed that right angle with angle COB. So in this case, it's angles BOA, this one right here. Okay. Is that so we can use for the next one. So let's see, a supplementary angle to DOB. Let's mark DOB right here. DOB is this angle right here. Okay, and I want to form a linear pair, right? So I'm finding a linear pair or a supplement, right? So in this case, I have that this angle, right? If I add those two angles, this one that I mark in purple and the one in red, so DOB and DOE are supplementary angles, the same with angle BOA, right? So this is angle DOE or angle BOA. The next one is telling me adjacent and supplementary to angle AOC. Let's start by marking the angle AOC. It's this one right here. Right? So, this is that one right there, and it's adjacent. That means that it's this angle right here, right? Because this is what is right, so it has to be that one all. Right? I'm gonna mark it right here in red so you can see it. It's this angle right there. Okay, so this is angle DOC. This case, I want to find the angle measures, right? So we're gonna be working with this figure, right? And the information. So angle AOB. Let's mark angle AOB with red. AOB is this one. Angle BOC, I'm gonna mark it with blue. BOC is this one. And angle AOC, purple, is that one right here. AOC. So that means that if I add the measurement of angle AOB plus the measurement of angle BOC, that one is equal to the angle AOC. This is very similar to what we did a past video with the angle addition postulate. So I'm just going to plug in the information for x minus 1 plus 2x plus 15 equals 8x plus 8. So I'm solving this. This is 6x plus 14 equals 8x plus 8 minus 6x equals 8x, or 2x, sorry, 2x plus 8 minus 8. So 2x equals 6, and 2, so x equals 3. And it's asking me for the angle measurement, so now I have to plug in that information. So the measurement of angle AOB equals 4x, but we already know x, that is 3, minus 1, so 12 minus 1 is 11 degrees, right? Measurement of angle BOC equals 2x, so 2 times 3 plus 15. 6 plus 15 equals 21. And the last one, right, is AOC. So the measurement of angle AOC, it should be the sum of those two, right? So I'm missing my degree right here. So let's check, right? So equals 8 times 3 plus 8. So 24 plus 8 equals 32 degrees. As you can see, if I add 21 plus 11, that's 32. And I have my three measurements right there. Okay, so again, I'm going to mark the angle. So angle COD. COD is this big angle right here. Angle BOC is this one right here. And BOD is this one right here. Right? So that means that I have that angle COD plus measurement of angle BOC equals the measurement of angle BOD. So 8x plus 13 plus 3x minus 10 equals 12x minus 6. So 11x plus 3 equals 12x minus 6 minus 11x equals x minus 6 plus 6. So x equals 9. So again, I'm going to plug in that information on each one. So measurement of angle COD equals 8 times 9 plus 13. So 72 plus 13 equals 85 degrees. Angle BOC equals 3 times 9 minus 10. So this is 27 minus 10 equals 17. And the last one, angle BOD equals 12 times 9 minus 6. So this is 108 minus 6 is 102. And again, if I add 17 plus 85, that's 102. Okay, the next one is telling me that angle JKL and angle M and P are complementary angles. Remember that complementary angles are two angles that you add and give you 90 degrees, right? So if I have 2x minus 3 plus 5x plus 2, that's equal to 90 degree, again, because they are complementary angles. So 7x plus, or minus 1, sorry, minus 1 equals 90, plus 1 on both sides. 7x equals 91 divided by 7. X equals 30. Now I'm going to plug because they're asking me for those angles. Let me use colors, right? So JKL right here. So JKL equals 2 times 13 minus 3. So 26 minus 3 equals 23 degrees. And the next one, angle N and P equals 5 times 13 plus 2. 65 plus 2 equals 67. And as you can see, if I add 67 plus 23, that is 90 degrees. So the next one, right? That's first, let's draw that information right here. So I have angle, let me see if I can draw it. So this is Q, P on R, and I know that QS right here. Right, it's telling me that it bisect. Bisect means that it's divided into congruent angles. So that means that this angle is congruent to that one. Those little arcs mean that they're congruent as long as they are the same, right? So PQS is this one right here, 3x. SQR is 5x minus 20. But because they are congruent, that means that their measure are the same. So 3x equals 5x minus 20. So minus 5x. Negative 2x equals negative 20. Negative 2x equals 10. And now I'm going to find PQR. So I need to find that whole angle. So I'm going to plug in that information. First of all, I'm going to do it on both of them. Both of them should be the same, but I'm just checking that they are the same. So angle PQS equals 3 times 10 equals 30 degrees. So this is 30 degrees. This one should be also 30 degrees. Let's check it, right? So angle SQR equals 5 times 10 minus 20. So 50 minus 20 is 30 degrees. So angle PQR has to be 30 plus 30. So it's 60 degrees. Okay, so now again, I'm going to throw that angle right there. Right? So this is S, Q, P, and R. For that PQS is 2x plus 1. RQS is 4x minus 15. So I'm just adding, right? Or equaling to each other, sorry, equals 4x minus 15. Again, it's telling you that it bisects. Right, so minus 2x. So 1 equals 2x minus 15 plus 15. 2x equals 16, and I'm just dividing by 2. Okay. So this is 2 times 8 plus 1, so 16 plus 1 equals 17 degrees. This one is 4 times 8 minus 15, so 32 minus 15 equals 70 degrees. So the measure of angle PQR is 34 degrees. 17 plus 17.